Purdue completed the perfect regular season, won the Big Ten championship, and secured the #1 seed in the college football playoff. Now the road to a national championship begins with a quarterfinal rivalry matchup against number 9 Notre Dame. The Rose Bowl playoff battle starts now. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 26 Purdue Dynasty video. Today, we have a quarterfinals matchup in the 2028 College Football Playoff, the Rose Bowl game between number 1 Purdue against number 9 Notre Dame. A rivalry matchup we are very familiar with in this dynasty. We actually beat Notre Dame earlier this season. That was at home though. We had home field advantage for that one. And this is a neutral site game, of course, so no home field advantage today. So, the Fighting Irish are definitely going to be coming for revenge here against the Boilermakers. We go into this matchup with a perfect 13-0 record, coming off a Big Ten championship against the Michigan Wolverines, and Notre Dame has a record of 10-3. We are coming off a first-round bye, of course, and Notre Dame is coming off a first-round playoff win. Now, you take a look at these two teams by the numbers. Yes, they are technically better than us if you look at the numbers, but, 34 points per game versus 37, very close. We've had a very great season. It's interesting that they outran us this year because we had the Heisman running back. Yes, our running back ended up winning the Heisman, Cliff Sands, along with 3 other awards. Just an exceptional year for Cliff Sands. Back-to-back Heisman running backs here for the Purdue Boilermakers. So head coach Ryan Gamer can definitely find running backs. You take a look at these two teams by the overall. They're 94, we're 91 across the board. You know, Notre Dame is the same exact overall as the Michigan Wolverines. They do have a higher defense though at 96. But listen, we beat this team earlier this year. We beat them every single time in this dynasty, and we're looking to do it again today. Remember, I said that if this is the final episode of this series. Yes, that's important to point out. This could be the final episode. So if we lose today, this is the final episode here of College Football 26. 2 new series will start for College Football 27. It'll start on July 3rd. That's the plan. A new road to glory and a new dynasty. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, this could be the final episode, or there could be one more. We will find out today. So this is the college football playoff bracket. So it's Clemson against Michigan, Notre Dame against Purdue, Alabama against Arizona State, and Ohio State against Miami. The game I feel like all of us want to see is Purdue against Ohio State in the national championship. But you realize we may have to play Michigan again. Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool if it actually played out that way. But yeah, some exciting times ahead, of course, in this series. We're not done yet. We're going to take down Notre Dame. We're going to make the national championship game, and hopefully Ohio State does, and we're going to crush the Ohio State Buckeyes. But it is time to play some football, everybody. The 2028 College Football Playoff starts now. Number 1 Purdue against number 9 Notre Dame.
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the College Football Playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the College Football Playoff.
I tell y'all, I'm nervous. Listen, we played Notre Dame 4 times in this series. All in the regular season, we won all 4. We're 4-0. We got to beat them 5 times today. And yes, we're wearing all black uniforms today. I didn't want the gold uniforms to clash at all, because usually we wear gold pants, but I thought that would get confusing. So here we go. I don't want to throw it to the wrong team. I understand like black jerseys and gold pants shouldn't throw me off, but it would. Trust me. I don't actually have to explain myself. You are like, yeah, Ryan, we know. I throw it to the other team even when the uniforms don't look anything alike.
First today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Offense getting set.
Listen, we already know how it's going to play out. The team with the most rest is going to win this time.
He's got room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What I love here
Well,
with the quarterback is
I
knew
crushed the
exactly
running
where
back.
he needed to go to get that
He
first
took a
down.
shot.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Got to give it to the quarterback on that one. A good decision.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, we crushed him. What a catch.
They make the stop.
Okay. Remain calm. Our defense, they've been hit or miss. I mean, Michigan did whatever they wanted to against us. I mean, obviously, we still won the game, but
if Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make
That's
their
on me.
biggest strides. The ability to make
How many
plays
mistakes am I
downfield
gonna make?
and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
well, we hit the quarterback that time, everybody. Don't you worry, we hit him.
Accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs.
Edge rusher is my best position by far, but today has not been a good day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, listen, we know our defense is probably going to allow over 21 points. Yes, they went down. They dominated that drive. That's okay. Huge penalty by me. A misread by me as well. And yeah. You know, I know Notre Dame fans out there have already said this, that if you watch this series, you've said, well, Ryan, you've never played Notre Dame without home field advantage for you all. And that's true. That is true. We played them in Purdue every single time.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there.
So yeah. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not afraid.
The end zone, the offense will start at the 25. The Boilermakers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact.
It's not showing Cliff Sands there.
Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to.
Notre Dame had to face Cliff Sands. I think his first play against him was a touchdown.
To be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
I mean, at least almost got back to the line of scrimmage. It was about to be like a 3-yard loss.
Love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary.
Oh, this is wide open.
Some tacklers on the back end. You got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Yes, it's wide open. Fantastic blocking.
Still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. But
I tell you, Notre Dame is fired up right now. Simple as that.
You see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are
Motion, excellent spot. I'm looking at easy out of the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Bringing pressure with the catch.
Good play.
Shabira. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now.
Okay, let's give it to Corey Smith, the superstar from last week, the hero in the Big Ten Championship.
In front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Nobody guards him. Ever.
Caught near the sticks.
Have we ever seen him guarded this entire season? 13 games, now 14 games on a drag route.
Good job here
No.
by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this
That's
game.
wide open.
Every
What a
possession
read.
matters.
Yes,
You need points
the
on
true
this drive.
freshman. What a quarterback he's been. He made some mistakes last week. But all in all, he's had an incredible season.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
Little play action.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And he just
Good
throws
play
it
by the
away.
freshman.
Man, the defense
It
took
almost
everything
was a
away from him.
disaster.
What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next
That's
down.
wide open. You know, he doesn't have wear and tear, but I feel like his spin move has gotten worse for whatever
This is
reason.
exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game.
Used to, when he would
Everything seems to
spin,
be working.
it
Whether
was
they're
almost
running the
impossible to
football, as
catch
we
him.
saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full
Okay,
display.
number
This
52
offense,
is
let this
killing
defense
us right
know
now.
they could be in for a
He's
long
got a
day.
block. Okay, I think I know the play. I like empty base, shock shake crossers.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's not the play I picked, but honestly, it looks wide open. It's not,
Keeps a QB draw.
but
And that run
the
produces a
freshman
decent
made
gain.
something out of
I
nothing.
feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Dropping back, it's Brewer.
Wide open.
Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Backup running back Ben Lucien.
At the 4, it'll be first down and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked
Is this
all
play to
year
Ben?
long. Listen, to be able to get to
Okay.
a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on
Oh.
third down. They hit
Yeah,
it, they keep the drive
yeah, it was
alive.
the Ben, all right. Might be the last one.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. Who shows
Looked
some
like a
quickness
wrestling
for
move right
around
there.
the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge. to put
Listen,
pressure on the
Cliff
quarterback.
Sands on a
He
slant.
reminds everybody here
Touchdown.
that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the
Unguardable.
quarterback, but also
Yes!
Touchdown, Boilermakers. As they get
Come on.
forward here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Your Heisman winner. I tell you, the freshman quarterback has been so good this year, though. Like, another great drive.
And the PAT is
And
good.
7-7. What a first quarter.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
I really hope this is not the finale, everybody. Like, no. No, no, no.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
That's why the nerves are here. I mean, obviously, win or go home on the final season.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down
The final season of this incredible series.
Made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Greatly appreciate all of your all support here on this series. It's just been amazing.
Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play.
Our defense has been very inconsistent this year. Simple as that. Into the first, 7-7.
National championship deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far.
Honestly, a great start for both teams. Both teams are looking tough right now.
Which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the
I was ready to hit the quarterback there. Good tackle. Wow. That is a big-time tackle. Harvey Paxson. He's been one of the hardest hitters on this team.
Second down. The back's got it.
You all see me ready to crush the quarterback? It didn't matter because they got a huge gain.
First down now at the 40.
You'll see that dive. Hey, we would have got him.
And the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Remember, Michigan did this to us last game as well.
He hands it off from the gun. Makes a nice move there. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like
Nobody
that.
saw that,
You can
right?
either keep
Yeah.
getting to the back,
Nobody
or
saw
you can
that.
set up
Welcome
play
back to
action
Gamer
and get
Ability,
the defense
everybody.
to come
Glad
up
you all
with
had a break.
scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This is why I wish I didn't show the full game sometimes, right? Like, cut out the bad plays, you know? Ryan, you played really good this game. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No bad plays were made.
Just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Bubble.
Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Great job by the defense so far.
I'm going to pick this ball off and take it to the house.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's intercepted.
Please.
Take it all the way.
Please. When I saw that formation, I knew the play. I ran it to perfection. Touchdown, Purdue.
6 points for the defense.
What?
What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here.
Usually when I say stuff like that, it goes the other way for a touchdown.
The defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You all are shocked, right? I'm shocked. You know, edge is my best position, but I don't know. Maybe middle linebacker. We made 3 good plays at middle linebacker in this entire series. 62 episodes, right? Yeah, let's not get carried away. All I can say is that is the best defensive play I've ever made. Like, what? That was absolute perfection. It does not get better than that. I had a feeling that that was the exact route they were running. The slot receiver on a 10 and in. We blitzed, and the quarterback is like, oh, well, it's going to be wide open. But what he didn't see is Clayton here. I read it to perfection. Moved like I see how I moved straight up the field here, trying to bluff a little bit. And then I cut back to Pickett. It was just the best play I've ever done. And then taking it to the house. It does not get better than that. Let's watch it one more time or 6 more times. One more. Yes. I can't believe it. What a read and what a play. Wow, that changes everything.
Now with the PAT.
That is the play of the year.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
Oh boy, they were doing whatever they wanted to until that pick.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team.
What a play by Clayton. What is Clayton? Why did we get Clayton? Why is Clayton our middle linebacker? Coverage. Is he good at stopping the run? Well, you tell me. The second worst rush defense in the Big Ten. The only worst team than us was Indiana. So no, we did not have a good rush defense. But Clayton can play the pass randomly. Can he stop the run? No. He can. He can.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of...
Why am I missing every tackle?
Throwing and running is
Have I never played defense before besides picking off touchdowns?
This is going to set up a big third down now.
But I mean, seriously, why can't I tackle?
The game with all the hype and the pressure on a
Third and 8.
game, you don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert.
Yes! This Boilermakers defense is boiling up. Come on.
They bring the punter onto the field.
Fired up. Take this to the house, Chabera. Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
See if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the return.
Probably should have went the other way. Come on, Cliff. Get a touchdown.
Trying to build on.
Wait, nobody's on RB.
Touchdown try. Last time they had it.
I'm still going to run it.
Using his legs. It's Sands. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
I probably should have threw it to RB, but I just had a feeling that they were bluffing, and they weren't.
Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually...
I tell you, Notre Dame is shutting down Cliff Sands. I mean, Michigan shut down Cliff Sands. The only team to do it this year.
I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That's wide open. Brewer is amazing. I'm sad we only get to see his freshman season, because you can just imagine how good this player is going to be when he's a senior. He's going to be unstoppable. He might go pro before then, but he's amazing.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10.
That's wide open. What a block! If number 13 holds that block. He did a good block getting in his way. We can't expect much from a receiver blocking, but we needed a bit more.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the tailback's got it.
I went the wrong way. Wide open hole.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I know the touchdown play. Nobody's guarded Corey Smith all year on this. Can they guard him in the red zone? I don't think we've ever ran this play in the red zone.
It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And another one. He's unstoppable.
He will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Clayton changed the momentum. We were not stopping Notre Dame whatsoever. They were doing whatever they wanted to on offense. And then Clayton picked it off, took it to the house for 94 yards, and our offense is fired up. And I'm fired up if you can't tell.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff,
I still can't believe that pick. My best play of the year, my best read of the year.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive.
Okay, let's play football. Come on.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice.
Good hit.
It's Lee. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Lee. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
What?
Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
I did one of my best moves to get through the block, and I missed the tackle. You can't make this stuff up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the
Good play call. Good tackle.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting
Watch the quarterback keeper.
But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Yes! What a play! Purdue has done it again. This defense has been very inconsistent this year, but they've shown moments of greatness, and they're putting all those moments of greatness today, all combined into one game. The perfect game for our defense. 53 seconds left. Let's score again. Why not?
So the Boilermakers
We run out of slot pivot.
They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Good play.
And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short
Do we run the inside crosses again? I mean, it's not a good play to conserve time, but if they don't guard them,
back to throw. It's Brewer.
and they don't, but obviously 43 seconds left, you're going to be playing deep. You're going to allow that play underneath all day, every day.
To get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
I'm looking at Sands right up the seam.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He breaks free.
That is a great block. He got the first down and got out of bounds.
This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs.
Yeah, but they're going to allow that quarterback keeper all day. Well, maybe not all day.
On 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered.
I mean, they're going to have to run a spy. We got 33 seconds left. He can run all day if they keep playing like that.
And he does that for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Breaks free.
Again. They better start running a spy.
Big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense.
What about the freshman, everybody? Watch De Palma here.
Have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Pulls it in.
Come out.
And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball.
I want shock shake crossers.
And get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking
Yep.
to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's
We got time.
at the 6. The offense will have first.
Well, no, it won't let me do a hurry up. Okay.
The offense will
Well,
call a timeout. That's their second. of the
great.
half.
I'm going Corey Smith.
The Boilermakers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Brewer.
Again!
Moves out of the pocket,
Holding.
and it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's
That's
a
our best
flag
offensive
on the
lineman.
field. Let's find out if this one's
I
gonna
saw it. It was holding.
So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings.
Yeah, it stings. Wow. Okay.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left.
I'm going to do a
Perhaps just time
cross
for a
here,
couple
like 2
plays.
slants. I'm looking at Sands.
Looking to throw here.
Yep.
Tries to get it to the running back.
Yes!
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Purdue.
This is still clicking.
Oh man, these guys will not.
So the 2 slants ran the defenders into each other.
And then really
Perfect.
putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
What about the freshman quarterback? A true freshman looking like a senior today. Incredible runs, incredible decision making, and every throw was on the money.
And now the try here for the extra point.
This has been a shocking first half against Notre
Kick
Dame.
is up and
Like,
good. They tack on a
they had been rattled ever since that interception. That interception for the touchdown. They've never got momentum back after that. And this is a game of momentum. Simple as that. When you lose momentum, it's almost impossible to come back unless the other team gives it back to you. And we have not given them any momentum.
opposing offense to try to
Just
answer
incredible. A
before the
pick
break.
6 into a stop of like maybe a 4 and out or close to it. And then, of course, going down and scoring again, like
Takes a knee, it'll be a touchback.
that changed the momentum and it gave us that ability to go down and score there. We have one of the best offenses, though, with scoring late.
So they start the drive
Wait, why am I
here,
running
looking
that
to
play?
Make something happen in the final seconds before halftime.
There we go.
And they'll run it out of the shot.
I made a tackle.
Moves the ball up to the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot.
I mean, he got destroyed. There is no way he got that pass off. What a first half. I'll see you in the second.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
There's the play, everybody. That changed everything. Yeah, Cliff Sands had a great first half, but freshman quarterback, I feel like, was the difference maker. Well, actually, our defense, Clayton, I mean, that's just an incredible play. We get to watch it again all the way till the end.
Thank you. We appreciate the breakdown.
Okay, we get the ball at half. If we go down and score, Notre Dame is going to be crushed. Let's do a long sustained drive here. Let's score, and let's just win the game. Because that basically would seal the deal. Obviously, it wouldn't be over, but it would be almost impossible for Notre Dame to come back.
They take the field with serious momentum.
Listen, we're showing we're the #1 seed, and we're showing that they're the #9 seed. Simple as that.
First play of the second half is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
But, you know, got to give them credit because I feel like they've done a pretty good job stopping Cliff Sands. I know he still averaged 6 yards a carry and 50 yards and 2 touchdowns, but for Cliff Sands, that's not a very good first half, right? As wild as that sounds, it's the truth.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
There's a big-time play, though.
It's so easy to get caught up in
play action. Love it.
Quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's just wide open. Okay, it didn't look like he needed to dive there. I don't think he needed to. If he doesn't dive, that's probably 10 more yards. But I could be wrong. Maybe it was a bad throw.
They mix it up with a run.
I tell you, that number 20 can play. He's so good at shedding the block and reading. Because we had that.
Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going.
You're not catching Sands.
Instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice wrap.
It looked like he had nothing, but he still got yards. And it's got to be Corey Smith on a drag. Oh, they might be shedding inside here, actually. They were. Wow, they stopped it. That is the first time they've stopped it. 4th and 4. We can kick a 57-yard field goal. Yeah, right. I know, right? I'm not making that, and everybody knows that.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going.
Wait, hold on. Yes, you can audible to a drag. That should be wide open.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
They read it.
It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises.
I misread the coverage. I threw that way too early. I didn't need to. I just thought it was open. I misread the coverage. That kills the momentum. All right, let's stop him. That is a huge missed opportunity. If I was patient there, we easily get a first down from the other receiver on the other side, wide open. It's just, I'm not used to them guarding Corey Smith on a drag route, or not just them, anybody. That's 2 plays in a row they did. Yeah, we read that perfect. That was Brewer and Williams.
You squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here
I'm not going to blitz this guy. I'm going to go in coverage.
Overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. caught behind the line.
Yes, our defense is fired up. They did whatever they wanted to the first 2 drives until, of course, that interception in that second drive. But, like, our defense is playing amazing.
Fielded near the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
I tell you, their punt return team is amazing.
So Purdue's offense
Well,
trots back
their
out on
punt
the field.
defense.
From
Punt
the
coverage.
shotgun, it's a handoff.
That's it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
We needed Cliff Sands in there, though. That's not a diss to Ben Lucien at all. He's been a great receiver this year, or great running back. And there he's in the game again. Cliff Sands does not have wear and tear. I looked before the game.
Looking to pass, it's Brewer.
De Palma's wide open.
Receiver grabs it.
What a route.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Cliff Sands.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted
He's still
to do
out.
with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yards to move this.
Oh, he's just out of that formation.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance.
I called the
next
same
round of
formation
the
back to back
postseason.
there. There he is.
Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold.
Their linebackers are very good. Defensive line, of course, is really good too, but they're doing a great job closing in on Cliff Sands.
On the ground, it's Sands. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day
Okay,
for
shock,
these
shake,
guys,
crossers.
but this time they stepped up
I'm looking
and
at
took out
Richmond.
some of that frustration. Nice play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want
He's
to be
hard to
against
guard
this
on that
defense.
route.
Third
Not a good
and
throw,
long.
but what a catch.
Not gaining enough for a fresh set of downs.
Throw was behind him.
48.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead.
Defenders ran into each other, but it also threw off the timing a little bit because I think Cliff Sands got held up a little bit there.
Closer to advancing to the next round.
That would have been a touchdown.
10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Keep it on the
That's
ground.
wide open.
Handoff.
Go, Cliff.
He's got the 40.
Yes.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Play action. Love it.
It seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big game.
Look at
This
Chabert on
poor
the outside.
defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense.
Nope. Throw it away.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets
Intentional
rid of it.
grounding?
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see
No.
anybody open.
No.
Going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Almost fumbled. And almost threw that beyond the line of scrimmage. They said we didn't. And it is dangerously close.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Dominican Smith on a drag.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Brewer.
He does it again. No, great coverage.
That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
I tell
know it
ya.
didn't pan out, but the most important
Quincy
thing is he
there,
didn't turn the football
number
over,
24
and he
there
didn't
for
take
Notre
a
Dame.
sack. It'll give your
He's
kicker a
played
chance to put
incredible
some points on the
in this
board if
second
they opt
half.
for the field
Like,
goal here on 4th down.
And they will trot out the field.
he is single-handedly keeping them in this game. Not single-handedly. Their whole defense is playing good right now. This is a tough one.
And he's got it from 40.
Roughing the kicker.
yards out wide.
That's a first down. I think he ran into the kicker. Roughing the kicker. That's a first down. That's a first down, right?
The kicker's got to be protected.
Let's watch it and see if it actually happened. Well, listen, they had all day to block this. I don't know if this was probably on the snapper. Well, no, the kicker's just hanging out. Why is he hanging out? He went for the block, and yeah, he drilled his foot. That would break your foot. Like, he went to block it, and when you go to block, how did he miss that, first off? Just barely underneath it. When you go to block it, you better make sure you hit the football if you're going to do this, because you're going to destroy that kicker's foot. Oh, my. I mean, don't get me wrong. Would that hurt the player too? Yeah, but hitting the foot like that as a defender, diving in full speed, that could break your leg right there. That is 1,000% roughing the kicker in every aspect. That could end a kicker's season or maybe even end the career. That could be a really bad injury. Hey, you got to call that in that situation. They went for the aggressive block, as they should have there, but they had all day to block it. And they still got there late. Our kicker was just kind of hanging out. Like, what are we doing? We're in the playoffs right now.
Continue this drive. And there's the handoff.
Like, it really looked like our kicker forgot he was playing football for a second. He just stood there. He thought he was doing a penalty kick in soccer when you have all day. I don't actually know if you have a time limit on that. Look at our defense. Yeah, offense has been amazing, but we've shut them down. Outside the first drive and most of the second drive, we have shut them down.
Turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down.
But hey, you have to give a lot of credit to Notre Dame's defense this second half. They are rolling. They are dominating, actually, in the second half.
And the ball is handed off
but
out of the shotgun.
Their offense can't score right now.
Behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage.
They're playing inside again. Let's see if Quincy can lock him down again. I hope not, but Cliff Sands is open on a slant.
They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Sands. The gain is
got to take the points.
First down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
So it ended up being a field goal anyways.
Short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good.
It's just a smart play. Could we have went for that, wasted more time, scored a touchdown? Yes, but you got to take the field goal there. 31-7. They can come back, but it is almost impossible.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
College football is a game of momentum. Simple as that, you know, football in general. And they had momentum, and we just took it right away and ran with it.
They're coming off a quick 3.5.
Ran with it for 94 yards. You know I had to mention it again, and I'll mention it every video in College Football 27 too. I said, you remember that time? Yeah, when you made one great play on defense, and then you did that?
He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What about that tackle?
All the way to the end zone. What determination.
I have forgotten how to tackle in this game, and so has the entire team. It's not just me as the user, even though I did miss 2 tackles there. And I got ran over, right? There's that defense, right? No, our defense is the real deal today. Simple as that. That was not ideal, obviously, but okay.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game.
This game just got very interesting.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
This game is far from over.
Offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Back to pass. It's Brewer.
It's open. Wide open. Oh, good juke.
But the game moves the ball up to the 36.
2 clock.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation.
It's just got real serious. I mean, their defense is so tough at stopping the run. Like, this second half, their defense has been a different team.
To the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back.
There he is on the slant again.
Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Not a slant, but a drag. He is unstoppable. Even though they did stomp him 3 times this game, but still. I like a play action. No, this is crazy. Let's run it.
Confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got
If we run out enough clock, they do not have a shot.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Leaning on the run game here. Looks like
got knocked over by his own offensive lineman there.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Wait, if that's their player got injured and that's a timeout, right? Yeah, I believe so. Did he fake an injury, which happens way too much in real life?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Brewer.
Sends all day, every day. That's why that play can be so good. Did we stay in bounds? We did.
That play moves it inside the red zone.
Cliff Sands has had a great game, but our quarterback has been dialed in.
Throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues.
That's game.
The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I do think their linebackers, along with the Michigan Wolverines, have been the best linebackers we've ever faced. Simple as that. They are so good.
Preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Why did I do that?
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football.
Tell you, it's late night, Monday night when I'm recording this video for you all. And clearly, I am not thinking clearly on every play.
That decides football games. And now a timeout
We got it.
by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Wait.
How impressive.
Not victory formation yet, but it's close.
Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They try the middle.
Another injury for Notre Dame. They are falling apart right now.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. No gain on first makes it
YouTube, thank you for believing in this team. This team is special. Simple as that.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down.
It was looking rough for our defense on that first drive.
Well, the defense is locked
And again, most of the second. You're like, don't mention it again, Ryan. Not to the end of the game. Okay. I won't.
Let him make it a hat trick.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
That's an interception that's going to be remembered here on the Gamer Go to YouTube channel forever. An interception we're never going to forget.
Trying to find some room. It's Sands.
Yes! Cliff Sands!
They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really
What a game for the Heisman winner.
But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead,
listen, we're just showing why Notre Dame has a 10-3 record. We're showing why they lost 3 times today. I mean this year. Twice to us. Hey, I'm not saying they're bad, because clearly they're not, but
to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field.
Yeah, just wasn't their year.
Rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride.
Keep in mind, the next episode is the final episode. Yes, you're going to see the semifinals, and if we make it, the national championship. You're going to see it all. It's the series finale. It's going to be one episode. It'll be on Thursday, July 2nd. So College Football 27 comes out that afternoon, I believe, like noon or something like that. So that video will drop that afternoon. I know College Football 27 is going to be out by the time that video drops, but my series will not start until July 3rd. At least, hopefully, I get those videos out by July 3rd. I didn't get early access or anything to the game like that. So, yeah, I don't have access to the game until, it releases in it's the Madden bundle, right? The college football version that comes with Madden as well. So it gives you 7 days early access. So yeah, I won't be able to record until the evening on July 2nd. Then hopefully I can edit them and get them out for you on July 3rd. But of course, this finale, it could just be the semifinals, or it could be the semifinals and national championship in one final episode. The day before we start the College Football 27 series, technically the day it releases into 7 days early access, but
back to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Irish. They were not going to catch
okay. Well, our defense gave up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen
it doesn't matter, right? Like, we have our backups in the game.
Just like this. And when he catches a
so, yeah, our backups are not looking good.
This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Look at me actually remembering to do an onside kick recovery for the first time. And that's game. Victory formation. The Purdue Boilermakers are heading back to the semifinals. We made the semifinals last year. We lost. Who do we lose to? You all know. Who did we lose to 45,000 times last year? The same team every time. A speech every time before we played them. Lost every time. We're playing them again in the national championship this year. Please. What a win by Purdue. Let's go, everybody. Come on.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a Rose Bowl victory, everybody. Are you kidding me? Absolutely incredible. I feel like I almost lose my voice again at the end of every video right now. So obviously I'm still recovering from being sick and losing my voice. And it goes in and out. I get to the end of these videos and it's just like, am I going to lose it now? I hope not. Gotta have it for College Football 27. These games just get me fired up, We did it. Phenomenal game. You have to give it to Notre Dame. They played tough in that second half. Their defense played incredible that second half. But their offense just couldn't handle us. We scored 7 points in the first, 21 in the second quarter. What? Freshman Cornell Brewer dominated. You could give the game ball to him because he played one of his best games of his young career. And Notre Dame came out in the fourth quarter and scored twice, but wasn't enough. 38-23 victory for the Boilermakers. Boiler up. We beat Notre Dame 5 times in this dynasty. They did not beat us once. We ran for 185 yards. A lot of that was our quarterback as well. Like 85 of it, I think. 209 passing yards, and we didn't shut down the run game. They had 12 rushes for 139 yards. They did have that one huge run, so we did kind of shut them down running. But the interception that changed everything. I can talk about it now. Hey, yeah, I can mention it now for the 200th time in this video already. So yeah, be ready for it in the next game as well. Well, not just the next game, just be ready for it in every college football game. When I mentioned Clayton, right? 185 quarterback rating for the freshman, 19 for 25, 209 yards and 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions. He's been incredible lately. I mean, he has been a true difference maker for this team, has turned into a leader. And Cliff Sands, 24 rushes, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Now, they held him to 4.3 yards a carry, which for Cliff Sands is kind of a rough game. But look at our quarterback, 9 for 86 and 9 yards per carry. Brewer had just fantastic runs. That drive when we scored on the second half, right at the end of the second half, that final drive we had, that was mostly all of him running. And now under receiving, Cliff Sands had another big game. 6 catches for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. Corey Smith, 5 for 46 and a touchdown. He had some big time catches there. Not as big of a game, of course, as last game. I think he had over 180 yards. Now, the stars of the show, I'm going to say it one final time and maybe 2 more times. Clayton, are you kidding me? Pick 6 for 94 yards. It says a 98-yard interception. I thought it was 94. Incredible. Just, I mean, the play of the year. Simple as that. If we win the national championship, we will think back to that play. How many missed tackles did I have today? Well, no comment. I'm going to go through the highlights, take some screenshots, and don't go away. We're going to see who we play in the semifinals of the final season of this dynasty. But what a win that was. You know, do you all want to see that play one more time? I really want to show it again. I know we already showed it a lot, so yeah, we won't watch it again at the end, but you remember the play. The play that changed everything. Wow. I still can't, I'm never going to stop talking about it. I still can't believe that. Like, it's like before the play, we had the perfect play called, and I knew if I'm the linebacker there, I can read that and pick it off. It's like I knew their play. When I saw their formation, I knew it. And look at this. Cliff Sands has set the Purdue single season receiving touchdown record. Okay. A running back, everybody. He does it all. Simple as that. Just shattering records. Quarterfinal playoff game winner. Love to see that. But who do we play? That is the big question. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. What a huge win for Purdue here. A new trophy unlocked. On to the next week, though. We proved that we are the #1 team. We proved that Notre Dame was the #9 team. And yeah, I mean, I can't remember the game against Notre Dame earlier this season. I don't remember if it was close or not. I feel like it was close, but I could be wrong. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week goes to Clayton. Let's go. One more time, everybody. Oh, boy. The hero here at Purdue. There's going to be a big celebration in West Lafayette when he gets back into the stadium there. When he gets back in front of the home fans, they're going to be wild. That's just incredible. They're not showing the touchdown, right? The stats, 1 tackle, 4 assists. Well, and a lot more than that. Defensive Player of the Week, everybody, and he deserved it. Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week is Cliff Sands. What else? What about National? Oh, boy. A new opponent. Michigan got beat by the Clemson Tigers. So it's #1 Purdue against #5 Clemson in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. The first time we played Clemson in this series. It's pretty cool to see a new team in the semifinals. 12-2 season, 6-2 in their conference, 14-0, not an 0 in our conference. But we got to take a look at the bracket. What happened? What happened to Michigan? I can't believe they lost. I thought we were going to see a rematch, but here we go. So, Michigan lost by 2 points, 40-38. The Clemson Tigers have advanced. You will not see the rematch. Oh, look below. Alabama wins against Arizona State. Miami wins by 2 points over Ohio State. No. 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 I want to crush Ohio. Miami. They're looking for a national championship in Florida. They want the home championship. Are you kidding me? 2 points. Michigan fell by 2 points. Ohio State fell by 2 points. It's Clemson and Purdue and Alabama against Miami. Please don't make me play my nemesis. The Alabama Crimson Tide. I know you're like Ohio State, right? Yeah, clearly. That's one of my nemesis, but not my biggest nemesis. My biggest nemesis in Dynasty is Alabama. Okay. But Miami, 13-1, taking down what I would call the best team by the numbers this year. They are. I mean, overall, best team. They have the best roster, and they fell to Miami 54-52. Can we take a look? Did that go into overtime? What it did! Overtime and 19-17 in overtime. What a game! They had 489 yards of offense, Miami. 190 rushing, Ohio State 106. What? What a game that was. Could you imagine? 2 turnovers for Miami, no turnovers for Ohio State. So I cannot believe Miami won that with the fumble loss and an interception. Ohio State did not turn over the ball once. That's insane. 54-52. What about the Michigan game? Did that go into tiebreak at all or overtime? No. Michigan scored 17 to try to make a comeback there. They got outscored in the third, 19-0. Wow, but also look at this. Michigan had a 21-14 lead going into the second half. And then Clemson answers with 19 straight points in the third and another touchdown in the fourth. And Michigan tried to come back. They couldn't. What a game. Look at those Clemson Tigers. 426 total offense against that defense is very good. That defense is stacked. I mean, we just played them. We beat them in the Big Ten Championship, but it was not easy. One of the best defenses, if not the best defenses we faced all year. So, I don't know. That second half Notre Dame team might have been the strongest defense we faced. I feel like we couldn't do anything in that second half, truly. That's how good Notre Dame was. Okay. 1 episode left. So yeah, hopefully the next episode is a long one with both the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and the National Championship game, but it's going to be a tough matchup. Let's take a look at this Clemson team. Look at their offense. 42 points average per game, 313 passing yards. We have the rushing advantage, but this is a high-powered Clemson offense. Wow, they're rolling. And then, yes, our impact player is 1,000% Cliff Sands. He is dominating this season, about to get over 2,000 yards with a good game. They're very good. We're 91 across the board. They're 94. They're exactly like Michigan. Michigan was 94 across the board. Notre Dame was 94, 94, and a 96, I believe. So this is going to be a very tough game. They are stacked. I mean, you look at their team by the numbers here. I mean, they have a great passing offense. And do we have a great passing defense? Well, yeah. Yeah, we get 98-yard interception returns for touchdowns, right? There we go again. One last time to close out the video. Next episode is the final, everybody. It's planned to go live the afternoon of July 2nd. So that is the plan to release this. I know that's technically when the early start time is for College Football 27, but that's when I'll be starting recording that afternoon like I described earlier. So won't be able to get those videos out for you all till the next day, but you all will have this video. I know you all might be watching College Football 27 that day, all the other videos you see going live, but maybe check that night for this final episode in my College Football 26 Purdue Dynasty series. What a series it's been. So yes, 2 games hopefully in the next episode. It's going to be a long one. That's the goal, but also we could lose, and if we do, it's going to be heartbreaking. I hope it's a close game either way. I hope both these games are close and very entertaining. What a win. I mean, that interception changed everything. One last time talking about the interception, right? I'll never stop talking about it. I'll say it within the first 30 seconds in the next video. 30, I'll say it in the first 10, right? You better believe it. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content, including a new Road to Glory Career Mode series and Dynasty series in College Football 27. So I've seen all your all's recommendations for skulls. Don't forget, if you haven't left your recommendation on a skull you would like to see me rebuild for the College Football 27 series, make sure you drop it in a comment. I've been taking all of them, and I'm going to go back through and look through all of the comments in this series. I've already been doing that. I've been through like 50 videos of comments just seeing it, like when somebody says it would be cool to see this rebuild or that rebuild. And I'm taking a look, I'm adding them to a list. And just like last year, I did the same thing last year. And we did it by a random drawing. And that's actually how I got the Purdue Boilermakers. So I put them in like a spinning wheel, and I'll keep spinning the wheel until we get to the final 3 and down to the final 2 and down to the final 1, which was Purdue this year. And it's worked out to perfection. So it's been awesome. What a fun series, but it's not over yet. One final episode to hopefully close out this series with our second national championship. I will see you on the next one. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.